Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Andrew. I am a vintage reseller slash collector specializing in mid-century decor, specifically holiday, glassware, linens, textiles, knickknacks, anything really from the 40s through the 70s, and occasionally we'll throw something new in there. I am back today with a private estate haul. I got called into a private estate and picked up some items. I got 2 baskets full of stuff here, a couple things around me. So we're going to take a look at that. I get the question a lot of times about filming in the estate, and wanted to kind of touch base on that a little bit. I always kind of gauge the estate based off of how when I get there. When I usually get to, for instance, the estate, I talk to the people, kind of gauge how they feel about things. This particular estate, it was the grandmother's house. She's still with them. She's 97. She's living with a family member. And but it was the granddaughter that was handling everything, and you could tell it was hard. She really tried not to be kind of involved. With that being said, she was there, but she just was there, and I was dealing more with the husband on things. But with that being said, I try to respect the family. Sometimes when it's a situation where it's hard like that, where, you know, there's a lot of emotions, the last thing I think they want is somebody with a camera on to kind of be going around filming what they're picking. So to me, I try to be respectful. I think that's a good way to handle it. In other cases, the family's like, yeah, sure, go ahead, you knock yourself out. You know, if you're gonna dig through the house, have fun. So that's where we're at. They had picked through a lot of things when I had it before I got there, and the whole dining room was filled with things that they were going to keep and distribute throughout the family. So most of the things that I got around me came from the basement. There was a couple, maybe 1 or 2 things that came from the upstairs of the house. So I think we'll just kind of dig in. So right here off the table, the bat, I have this, and I should say, most of the items here, with the exception of a couple things, and I will mention that, will probably be booth bound. So Bedford Street or Miss Ruth's Time Bomb. So got this cool cake carrier. This is a Chromex. It's got a few dents in it, but a glass cake plate. I'm gonna be honest with you. These were a tough sell for a little bit. They're coming back around. People realize they're actually quite useful for taking things places. You're taking a cake to somebody's house, this is what you need. So even with a couple dents in it, it's still a cool one. So that will probably be heading to the booth. I might just check sold comps on it to see if this maybe is a rarer piece, because it has a copper colored insert there. If it is, maybe I'll go online. So, but as always, if you see something in the video, check the eBay store. If it's not there, shoot me a message and we'll go from there. And if it still hasn't been listed, we'll get it listed for you. So this I thought was cool. This is a kit for a felt flower kit. So you actually can make it. It has the black velvet, all the flower pieces. Now I'm going to tell you, this was downstairs in the basement. Most likely what I will do is on a nice sunny day, I will take this outside, put it out on a towel, and let it bake out in the sun all day to get the musty smell out of it. Because I think somebody would really like this out there. I think it's really cool. But, you know, I picked it up because I do see a lot of people buying the kits and making stuff. This was so cute. This is like a plastic planter with plastic flowers. This I may put online. This is La Parisini, made in Hong Kong. Still in the original package. It's a lammy. Look at that little lamb with the hat. It's got a hat with these plastic flowers in it. I know some people that might like this, so we'll put this online just because it's so cute. I could only find one of these, but I love this Art Deco style for this Pink Depression tumbler. It's great. You know, I usually don't buy a lot of Pink Depression, but this one with the design, I just thought it was so neat. It's got the octagon shape. Got some chips. I missed that. Darn. I might still look into it and see. If not, I'll just redonate it. I was down in that basement and I couldn't see anything, and then look what happens. I grabbed something with a chip. I picked this up. It's a popsicle basket. Popsicle stick basket. I love it. I think it's cool. I may look into it, see if this is a thing online. Otherwise, it's going to go to one of the booths. But somebody made that. I thought that was pretty cool. Saw this. I always had a fascination with these weather thermometers. It's the little plastic one. They go in and out. Just something, you know, something kitschy. Pick that up. I did find a couple of these in a craft basket. They're little Christmas decorations. I think they're package toppers. So these are angels, and then there's a butterfly. So I might put those online. Who doesn't love the pleather cigarette holder? Grandma used to carry this back in the day. This blue pleather cigarette holder. Thought that was pretty cool. There was in the basement this mid-century credenza, and I thought about it for a second for the booth maybe, and then I'm like, where am I going to put it until I have room for it? So I passed on that. I got to be honest with you, I'm hearing a lot of people say furniture's not selling that well these days, and I kind of believe it, so I passed on it. Got these two amazing 70s pottery mugs with the feet. There's no signature on the bottom, but the stripes are awesome. I always like to find a pair, at least a pair. There was this Davy Crockett Fire King mug. I thought that was pretty cool. I might put that one online. I'll see about that. That might go online. While I'm thinking about it, I'll show you this lady planter with the blue flowers. She's got one little chippy on the leaf there, but she's pretty good otherwise. I think she's a Lefton. She's pretty with her basket. So this was kind of together, and I just took them. These were bowling trophies called the Rolling Stones Bowling League from 1972. So these little bowling pins, I thought they were cute. They were in this basket that she made. Looks like it was Miriam Buck. Bought this cute little basket with the bunnies. Picked that up. Strange story. I was on my way over there and I thought I would love to find a cool planter like Easter or Valentine's Day or something. Sure enough, I found this little guy. Now, he does have some paint loss. I'm going to have to do some work on his little bird here. The paint is coming off on that and the Easter eggs. But, you know, I think I'm gonna fix him up and add him to the collection. He needs to be cleaned. He's got some dirt, but isn't he cute? Also found this bag of foil bells. I'm gonna probably make that into a little bag lot for the booth and put it in with one of the Christmas bag lots. So I got that. Now this kind of puzzled me, and I'm not really sure the deal. I'm thinking this is all original, this ashtray. I loved it. It's got these elephants around the bottom. It's not marked anywhere. This was sitting inside of it. So it could either be, you could use it as a coin tray like that, or you can put the insert in and use it as an ashtray. But I thought it was cool. It's very 70s with those elephants. So we picked that up too. And the last thing in this bin was this ovenware bowl. Seems to be good. Has a little crazing in it. Nice large size with the pink and blue stripe. I'm going to put that in the booth People love these old mixing bowls. I did carry everything out in 2 of these wire freezer baskets. And I actually might use these in the freezer, so those were kind of cool to have. So I picked those up. But what I want to do is get all this stuff off the table, put it back in one of the, actually I have an empty tote behind me, and then hit the other basket and the stuff behind me. So, okay, here we go. Second basket. You know I love tins every once in a while, so I grabbed this Made in England tin. It was Edward Sharp and Sons candy tin. I found these 2 things in the basement. These candeliers, I don't often buy them. The only reason I bought them is they have the little angel on them. Now I think at some point in time there might have been 2 angels on either side, but these I liked, so I picked them up. There's a pair of them. Those will probably, I'm gonna look online, see what they do. They might go online. Oddly enough, I grabbed this. This is a pewter bicentennial license plate for Pennsylvania. These used to sell, so I'm gonna look online and see if they still sell. If not, we'll get that online or put it in the booth. But it's Wilton Armitage, which is pretty cool. So it's got a stamp on the back. I saw this and I really liked it. This kinetic brass butterfly thing. I thought that would do good in the booth, so we're gonna put that in there. This I grabbed. Now, it's got a crack in it. It's got some broken plastic to it, but you don't see these anymore, so I picked this up. This is one of those beehive lamps. Fortunately, it's got that crack there, and it's got 2 cracks in it, but I thought somebody out there with a budget, you know, this would be perfect, or if they need a replacement tripod. So we'll probably put that online, see how it does. I saw this cute little McCoy flower pot. It does have a hairline in it, but this is a hard pattern to find, the ice pattern. So that's pretty cool. Saw this old stoneware pitcher with the grapes on it. Might be McCoy. It has one little flea bite up here, but still a pretty decent piece. Probably put that in the booth. Oops. Loved this homemade ceramic Hawaiian hula girl head. And it was handmade by a person in October of 1966. So that is pretty cool. Probably a booth item. Saw this adorable little brass box down there. Again, another booth item. People love the brass. This is cute. I've sold, I can only find one of these. I sold these before. Probably put that online. They do pretty good, this pattern, so I grabbed it. Why not? Saw this adorable little jar. This is probably going to be a booth item. This little apothecary jar. A sour cream glass with the trains. Again, probably a booth item. This cool Jim Beam bottle, decanter. I've sold these in the booth before, so this will head over there. I'm going to clean it up, get it over there. Now, I'm pretty sure this is Revereware, and Revereware seems to be selling pretty well online. It is Revereware. This double coffee pot broiler, so I picked that up. I thought that was pretty cool. Now, I have a couple more things down here, but I'm going to show you this. This giant Seagram's bottle. It's glass. It's hefty. So there's that one. And the Old Granddaddy with the stand. And this one's a pretty big one. So these will go in the booth. This actually has some Granddaddy still left in it. but I got to clean them up. I'll probably take them into the booth and sell them. I've seen these guys sell over there before. And there's two more things here that I want to grab. And this one brought some childhood memories back. Actually, there's a couple things in here. So, there's a whole box of old plastic animals. There's a lamb. There's some deer in here. But I figured I'll put these in a bag and kind of sell them as a lot at the booth. Like a little deer for crafting or whatever. So there's this box full. This is all the CVS Frosty the Snowman plushes. They all are in here with tag protectors on all of them in bags. Grandma really liked these, so she put them away. I think they're all in here. And this alone should do really well online. I want to see what's in this one because I didn't look. Oh, the Abominable Snowman. But like she had them all in the tag protectors. So I think the whole set is here, if I was not mistaken. There might actually be... Yep, it's all here. So I'm going to put these as a set online. They should do really, really well. So that made the trip worthwhile. There's a lot of like smaller ticket items here that, you know, $10, $15, $20, but it adds up. I think the bottles will do really well in the booth. The plush will do really well. Some of the smalls, yeah, I think we should do pretty good. I had $80 into everything. That was, originally I offered 60, they came back at 70. I only had a 20, so I gave Grandma an extra $10 because apparently it's going to make her day. So I felt really good about that. But let me know what your favorite thing was. Always like to hear from you guys what you like. Also, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button because it lets you know when I put out new content and it helps me out. So thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you on the next one.